Okay, so we'll start the drawing. Okay, we start the drawing. So we go to sketch mode, and from here select sketch, and we'll be selecting the plane which where we'll be drawing the sketch. So I'm selecting here the top plane. Now from the draw options I go to polygon option because I want to draw a triangle. So the number of sides are 3, and I will be drawing a triangle here starting at the center, and I'm drawing it, dragging and clicking it. So it length and angle is shown. Angle is approximately 330 degrees. So we can uh, now go to here and make exact 330. So with that, now this line will be exactly horizontal. So I should select, I should say okay. So options, everything is done now. Now go to smart dimensions, and I want to give dimensions to it. So dimension is, say I want to give 100 as per the measurements. So that's done. Okay, and then go to features. I want to extrude it, and I want to extrude it by 5 units. So now I will be slightly tilting this so that I'm able to see whether the the because I'm going to extrude it, so which way it is extruding in order to see. I've tilted this view. Now from here uh, I select the extruded one. Now it is showing extrusion is being done in the upward direction, but I want it to be in the other direction, so I'm simply dragging it in the other direction like that. And then I'm mentioning here how much is the thickness. So thickness is, say, 5 units. Okay, so preview I can see, and once I'm happy with the preview I will select OK. So now the part is extruded. So after this extrusion is done, I want to provide fillet of 10 mm at the edges. So I will be selecting here option fillet. It's here, and I select first edge, then rotate the part, zoom in, select the second edge, and same way I select the third edge. Once these 3 edges are selected, I will mention here the radius it is 10 millimeters, and I simply say OK, and you can see the fillet is created, and the I'm able to see the fillet here is created now. So once this is done, next step is to go for creation of a pyramid, and the pyramid is having a triangle base. So in order to start the sketching, first I have to go to sketch mode, then which plane I want to work on, I will be selecting that. So I'll be working on this plane, and just make it uh, normal to you. Okay, so now this is the object is perpendicular to me. Now I can draw uh, another triangle here. So I will be drawing triangle again at starting from this point, and again I'm using same steps. I should set here complete 330. Now go to dimensions, smart dimensions, pick this line and give the dimensions. The size which is required is 55, so I'm giving that. Now I have to create a pyramid with this triangle as base. So what I'll do, I'll tilt it again to see how the things will appear in 3D. So this option is gone. Now again I go to features. In features I go to extruded boss base. This what I want to extrude now, and the extrusion height I know it is 45, and also you see, and also I have to provide a taper angle here. Now taper is about 20 degrees, so I can see what effect it will have. So you can see if I change the angle, the taper angle, what effect it is having. So if it is 20 degrees, I get 45 length, and I get a point 45 height from the base, and also I get a point there. So this is okay. If everything is good, I will say okay. So now you can see uh, two things I have drawn, the base and the pyramid on top of it. Now I have to create a few projections here. In fact, I require three projections, one projection on each face. So I will create one projection, and I'll create one profile, and then I will be copying that profile by using a pattern option. Okay, let's first create profile, and in order to create profile, I'll go to sketch, which plane I want to work on. I'm selecting that and make it normal to me, like that. Now I will be using this line option because I will be creating a line which I will be using. I'm starting this line from here. I'm going up to the center of this one. Escape, again one more line. Now I'm drawing one horizontal line. So I'll be making use of these lines for creating my profile. Okay. Now I will be using offset options for creating the profile. The offset initial offset is 2 millimeters, and I'm selecting this horizontal line, and I want to have offset inside. It is showing outwards, but I want to have it inside, so I click it inside, and now you can see that offset is created here. Again, I go to the offset option. Now this time I want to change the offset. It is 3 millimeters, and I now pick this entity and click somewhere inside, so that I'm able to get that offset inwards. Now again, go to the offset option. Now I'm selecting the vertical line, and here the offset length is 16 millimeters. So I will be clicking on one side, so I get this line is offset. I get another line at an offset of 16 millimeters. Same step, I will do it for the other side, this line. So now I'm having two lines. Now my profile which I want to create, the rough sketch is ready with me. Now I will be using trim option to remove what is not required in my profile. So this is not required, not required, not required, and not required. My profile is ready, and whatever extra I have, that I can remove by simply selecting and deleting. Simply one more line is left, so I should complete it with trim. I want to remove this one. Now profile is ready, but I still have one line which I created initially for creating the profile. I need to delete it, so I select and I press delete. Now the profile is ready. Now the profile is ready. Now the profile is ready, and I want to create copy of this profile at three locations. So for that I will be using an option here. Go to pattern, and there is an option here, circular pattern. I want to create circular pattern. I will select all these four lines one by one, and in order to do that, press your shift key. One object is selected, second is selected, third I will selected, and the fourth line is also selected. So now you can see the fourth line is also selected. So I have to keep the shift key pressed in order to select it. Okay. Okay. Now you can see how many instances I want to have. I want to have three instances. I can make change here, three instances, and we can see that this is what is required. So preview is shown. I'm happy with it. Just press OK. So now the profile is created. Next step is I want to provide thickness to these profiles. I want to perform extrusion operation. So for that, go to features, and there I select extruded boss base, and you can see all these three profiles are already selected. So I simply provide here how much thickness I want to have. So I'm happy with this. So okay, now you see the extrusion is also created. Next operation that I want to do is I want to create a shell. It is now, at the moment it is a solid piece, but I want to create shell out of it. So go to shell option here, and from there the shell thickness I'm selecting here, say 3 millimeters is the shell thickness, and the face that I want to remove is this one. And you can see uh, with 3 mm, it is not able to create shell. There are some issues with the model, so I can change the shell thickness. I'm keeping it 2 millimeters. So now you see it is the shell is created perfectly. There is no problem with the model. Now my model is ready, and I can take this model for 3D printing.